Are you ready for this? I'm ready for this. I've been ready for this. Let's do this. Hey guys, my name is Kizzy and welcome back to my channel. I'm really glad you're here because today we're going to be testing some Fenty. Yes. Man, I just dropped some new products. Girl just came out with some concealers and some powders and some more brushes and some more foundation shade. This girl is doing the most and I'm here for it. Okay guys, so we are going to do a full face of Fenty today and we are going to be testing. Okay, first of all, I'm going to apologize right now guys if you hear that. My little guy is still up and he is very loud, so I apologize for that. Okay, so where was I? Yes, we are going to be doing a full face of Fenty today and we are going to be testing out her new concealers and her powder. I'm just gonna jump right in. I'm going to start by using the Pro Filter what is this thing called? Okay, her Soft Matte Pro Filter Primer. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of this on my hands and get it all in my face. Let us get this primer into my skin. Let's just massage that baby right in there. So now we're gonna go with the foundation, guys. They extended the foundation range to 50 shades now. So if you are one of the unlucky few that wasn't able to get matched last time, go get yourself retested because there might be your shade in there this time around. I'm just giving it a good shake because you're supposed to shake it before you start applying it. I'm in the shade 440 in her foundation. I didn't try to retest my shade to see if I'm actually still 440. I like this shade. This shade works for me right now. So I'm just gonna put about 2 pumps in the back of my hand here and I'm just gonna start dotting it above my face. My favorite brush to apply my foundation, which is the NYX number 2 brush. So I'm just gonna start blending this in. We're gonna work in sections. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this shade still. It's still a really good match. Although I couldn't wear it in the summertime because I got a bit darker. Well, actually, maybe I should go in and get a summer foundation shade in the darker shades that she just extended the range in. So that way I can wear Fenty all year long. This foundation is a soft matte long wear foundation with buildable medium to full coverage. Now if you're going testing your shade for the first time, you're supposed to actually let the foundation dry down completely first to actually gauge what your actual shade will be, because with her foundations, when it dries down darker, if that makes sense. I don't really think it oxidizes, I just think it dries down to the true shade. Yeah, so if you're going to get tested for her foundation and you haven't yet, just keep that in mind. Let's move on, you guys, to the concealers. I'm so excited. Okay, so her concealers. Oh my god. Yes. Okay, I picked up 2 of her concealers. Apparently they made it really easy for us to choose a concealer shade. Whatever your foundation shade is, you're supposed to choose the equivalent concealer that matches that. So technically I was supposed to choose the concealer shade number 440 that matches my foundation, and that will give you like a nice everyday look. So with your foundation, and it just gives you like a nice light highlight under your eyes, nothing too, you know, it's supposed to be a nice everyday look, but your girl's a little extra and I really like a nice bright under eye, so I went a few shades up with my highlight. Okay, so I chose these 2. I chose 400 and 360. So we're gonna see how this works. I think I'm gonna try 400 to highlight with. Okay, this is what they look like, you guys. As you can see here, it's pretty much it's like a mini foundation. So the concealers retail for $32. I'm gonna read some of the claims for you guys. It says that it is a creamy, long wear, crease proof liquid concealer. It's medium to full coverage that brightens. It's a sweat resistant formula that comes in 50 shades. And it's a soft matte finish, which means it's not gonna be too drying underneath your eyes. So let us go ahead and start. They recommend that you start with a little first, or like a light layer, and then you build from there. So I'm just gonna put a few, oh my god, I'm just gonna put a few streaks on. I'm gonna do a little bit on this one. Holy crap. Okay, did I go kind of too bright with this? Oh, do a little bit on the Cupid's bow, some on my chin, and some on my forehead. And then the bridge of my nose. Okay, you guys, so to blend this out, I'm actually going to use her sponge. She did release new sponges with this release as well. They're much smaller than this, but this is the one that came in the first time she brought her line. So I'm just going to use this here, and I'm using it dry. So let's do this thing, guys. Okay, let's see how well this blends out. Oh wow. Oh wow, oh my god. Do you guys see how easily that dried out? Not dried out. That blended in. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. So I used the bottom part of my sponge to blend that in. I'm actually gonna wet it this time and use the flat side over here to see how it is and if it blends it out better. So I'm gonna use this flat side now. Oh wow, okay. Okay, so yeah, I really like that. It looks really nice. It's not that bright actually. I thought it was gonna be more like brighter underneath the eye, but it blended out really, really nicely. I'm actually gonna go in with the 360 just to add a bit more brightness to it. And I'm going to blend it out with a brush this time. So I'm just gonna add just a bit of brightening right in there. And let's take this BH brush. There, that adds just a nice, a little bit more brightness under the eye, which is what I like. That's much better. I like that better. I really, really like that better. So technically with that 400, I can use that as like an everyday, you know, and then want to be a little extra, add that 360 on top, and va-va-voom. We're good to go. I'm going to do a bit of contouring. I'm going to be using Espresso in her matchstick. And I only put a lot on the bridge of my nose. To blend that out, I'm going to be using these Sonia Kashuk brushes here. So that is that with all her cream products, so her foundation, her concealers, and contour. Let's move on to the powder. So this is what her powder looks like. Can we talk about packaging? Can we? I love that she kept the whole, like, I don't know, honeycomb kind of design thing with her packaging. I love, 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 love this. This is called the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder, and I got the shade Hazelnut. Now I've watched a few reviews already, you guys, and literally no one has used Hazelnut, and I'm a little worried. I'm afraid I think I may have gotten the wrong shade. I don't know, and I'm a little I don't know. Well, I guess I'm gonna be the first one to use Hazelnut, so we're gonna see how this works out. If not, if it doesn't work out, I'm gonna take it back and then get the right shade. Everybody's been using, I think, honey, so we're gonna see. So I just took it off, and that's what it looks like on the inside there. It has Fenty Beauty as a sifter thing on the inside. So I'm going to take that off right there. Oh, I should mention it comes with an extra one in the box as well. I mean, that's nice. In case you ever lose this one, you've got an extra. This is the color of the powder, you guys. Let's try to swatch it for you guys. Yeah, so that's the color of hazelnut. So we're gonna see how that works for me. We're gonna use that same BH brush, and we're gonna go in and set. So I'm just gonna press it into the skin here. Oh. Okay, that's not that bad. Can you guys see the difference? Like, this one has the powder, this side doesn't as yet. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. What the hell was I scared for? I don't mind the shade set underneath my eyes. I feel like it kind of tones down the brightness of that lighter concealer, which is nice. Okay, so this powder retails for $40, you guys, and it's a super fine weightless loose setting powder. That looks really good, and it comes in 8 shades. It claims that it's supposed to reduce shine and blur pores, fine lines, and imperfections. That's the powder after I press it into the skin. I'm just gonna go in and set the rest of my face. I'm going to be using my MAC NW45 to set my face, and I'm going to brush away some of that powder as well. Okay guys, so this is how we're looking after the powder and everything else is on, and I like it. I like everything so far. I really do. So I'm gonna go off and finish the rest of my face, you guys, and then I'm gonna hop back on and tell you guys my final thoughts on the concealer and the powder. All right guys, so I'm back. I didn't really go crazy with the look because I just wanted to concentrate on the face product and the skin. So I just added a bit of my highlighter on my lids. My highlighter that I use is the Fenty Beauty Mean Money and Hustler Baby, and yeah, I added that everywhere. A bit on my lids, like I said, and on my lips I have Milani Spice Pencil with Fenty Glow on top, and that is the finished look. So let us get into what I think about these concealers and the powders. Okay, so first impression of the concealer, you guys, I freaking love them. Oh my god, they are so bomb. It's so creamy. It feels really comfortable right now. I like that it doesn't dry down too fast. I know with the foundation, it tends to dry down a little quickly, so you gotta work really fast with it. But with the concealer, you have time in order to blend everything out nicely. And talk about the blend, I love the way it blended into my skin. Like, it melts into the skin. It's really, really nice. I prefer when I blended it with my brush rather than the sponge, because I felt like the sponge soaks up a bit of the product, as we all know, and it kind of gives it like a light coverage instead of, like, you know, full coverage. So I prefer to blend it out with a brush better. I like the way the 400 looks on me. I know it's not my corresponding foundation shade concealer, but I can only imagine like how natural I would look if I did get the 440 concealer. I'm actually really glad I picked up the 400 because that gives me, like, it still looks natural, but with a little more than a bit of a glow, if that makes any sense, compared to the 440 if I had gotten it. And the 360, I really love the 360 as a brightening on top of the 400. For the days that I want to get like super glam and just, you know, be extra, I have that one as well to add on top of it. And there's not really much else I can say about the concealers. Like, they're amazing. Like, I freaking love them. Like, Rihanna freaking snapped on that, and oh girl, can you do no wrong? Enough about the concealers, let's get to the powders. Now, the powder that I just have the one, which is hazelnut, and I really like this as a setting powder for me. I know everyone is using, like, I think everyone is using honey to set underneath their eyes because that one is a little bit more brightening than hazelnut, but I don't mind hazelnut, to be honest. I was fully ready to bring this back and get honey because everybody else was using it, but now that I've used it, I actually like the way it looks. It toned down the 360 concealer, the brightening, just a tad, which is nice. So I can wear this look as an everyday if I wanted to. The powder itself is really, really fine, really nice. It feels really, really light. Like, it doesn't feel like I've got powder on my face right now. It's not cakey at all. And I took a few photos to do like a flashback test, and I absolutely love the way it looks on pictures. You guys, I'm gonna try to put a picture or two up so you guys can see to test for the flashback, and I'll tell you right now, there is no flashback. She knocked it out of the park with these powders and these concealers. Like, girl, oh my gosh. Okay, that's it. I've got nothing else more to say. If you haven't gotten yourself some Fenty yet, girl, you need to go get yourself some Fenty. Okay, the primer, the foundation, the concealers, the powders, just get yourself some everything. The highlighters, just go get you some Fenty, girl. Okay, you need it in your life. You need Fenty in your life if you haven't jumped on it yet. I'm telling you. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and you stuck it through to the end, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. You might as well. I mean, thank you so much for sticking with it. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's right there in your face, big and red. Hit it right now. Go ahead. Did you do it? Thank you. All right, you guys. Yes. Okay, guys. Thank you again so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.